That breaking news is the conclusion to a public corruption trial that has been years in the making. Thanks for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Rory Johnston.
And I'm Carrie Sharp. Former Tennessee House Speaker Glen Casada learned his fate months after he was convicted on more than a dozen federal fraud and money laundering charges.
Our Chris Davis shares just how long he'll have to spend behind bars and the push now to get that conviction overturned.
Former Tennessee House Speaker Glen Casada was once the third highest ranked political figure in the state of Tennessee. He now has an official date to report to federal prison.
Mr. Casada, anything you'd like to say?
Judge Eli Richardson handed down a sentence of 3 years in prison, followed by 1 year of supervised release and a $30,000 fine. Casada and his former aide, Cade Cothren, were found guilty of conspiracy, honest wire fraud, and money laundering for a scheme to obtain state mailing contracts.
Mr. Casada, do you owe Tennesseans an apology?
Judge Eli Richardson told Casada he got a stiffer sentence than Cade Cothren because he was an elected official and because even though he has a right to not incriminate himself, Casada didn't exactly show a lot of remorse for what happened either.
Disappointed, but we look forward to appealing.
Glen Casada's attorneys, Ed Yarborough and Jonathan Farmer, tried to argue that their client suffered punishment enough by all the media attention before and during the trial. Obviously, the judge ultimately disagreed, saying this scandal was, quote, way below the conduct expected of a public official. Now the attorneys say they're focused on the appeal.
I think the judge himself said several times that these kinds of cases are often reversed in the appellate court, so it's not a frivolous appeal by any means.
If an appeal moves forward, Judge Eli Richardson could grant bond for both Cade Cothren and Glen Casada until that appeal is heard. If that doesn't happen, Glen Casada will have to report to prison on November 21st. At the courthouse, Chris Davis, News Channel 5.
Chris, thank you. Casada's aide, Cade Cothren, has been pushing for a presidential pardon in his case. Several members of the Tennessee House Republican leadership have previously posted on social media denouncing the idea of a pardon for either men in this scandal.